So Masika and Hazel E is still beefing over Young Bird. Okay, how many years it is now? Okay, whatever. Let's discuss it. So basically, Masika and Hazel E did another sit down, I guess, on I think Ray J's new network because now that him and Zeus not cool no more. So I guess he remade the Hazel E and Masika moment again. And I just feel like who cares? Because maturing is realizing and really maturing is realizing as much as we do not like Nasal E because she do have moments where she did too much over the years and her only clap back at certain people on Love Hip Hop was about her money, 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 but she had a nasty attitude after a season one. If we're really being honest, when it comes to the Masika and Hazel E situation, Masika was wrong. Whether they were friends or not, Hazel E made it very clear. She put a lot of the girls on to Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood specifically. So the fact that somebody I helped put on a show, friend or not, and you snake me and go after the dude that I want, we're doing films about him. I'm looking delusional like my name Mariah the Scientist over the nigga. And you go after him. Yes, I'm gonna have a feel away about that. And I noticed when it comes to these sit downs, the two things is that I did notice is that Hazel is not hostile. Masika's hostile. Masika's upset. While Hazel is like, okay, let's get over this shit. Let's bury the hatchet. Versus Masika, like, no, because you spoke on my child. Let me just make this because I remember this situation. Hazel never spoke on her child. She said that it's a possibility that Fetty Wap is not Masika's daughter father. That's what she said because Masika was like, it was like a song that Hazel E did with Fetty Wap, and Masika was like, "Oh, that's not my BD." Da 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 da. And then he was like, "Is that really your BD?" That's really what it was with the whole thing. Why Masika's holding a grudge against Hazel E, and it's really like you trying to use that situation so you don't have to take accountability for the original reason why you two are beefing. It's the lack of accountability for me, and it's just like if Princess Love and Monique Slaughter could have moved on, Hazel E and Masika could move on. It's just that Masika does not want to take accountable for what she did to Hazel E. That was hurtful towards Hazel. Now, I'm not saying the two just need to be besties or some shit, but at least like, hey, it happened. Let's move on. And when I see you in the streets, I ain't gonna mug you. I don't want to feel like I want to beat your ass. Like, I don't know, because I just really don't know. So that's my thought process on this whole Hazel E and Masika beefing forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. They will never be cool and they will never make amends because of Masika. Like it's just that's the fact. Until Masika takes accountability for what she did about the whole Young Bird situation, her and Hazel will never be cool because it's just like Hazel is willing to apologize about her doings, but Masika is not. So I don't know. But the childish side in me is still Team Masika. I'm just still Team. Drag her, Masika. Keep dragging her. Don't ever apologize or take accountability. That's so toxic. Let me go. So on Bad Bitches Only, the winners of yes, winners. Not winner, winners. When Sway was very adamant, only one person was getting 50K, but he wants to split it. See, that's that. I'm gonna say this for the shows because Jaws Cap rated this too. If y'all say it's one person winning the show, let it be one person winning the show. If it's gonna be two people, okay, it ain't no split the 50. It's give 150, get the other 150. But you don't got it like that, then one person need to win. I really honestly feel like the person that they were really gonna go with would win the whole show is actually LaRue. And this is coming from a person that's a diehard Sad fan, okay? She does no wrong in my eyes. But I really do feel like NowThatsTV was going to go with the LaRue angle, but they felt like LaRue is not the most favorite person on the show. So, Sabdal, up there, the runner up as someone who should get it. So, let both of them split it or just have Savdal won because Savdal should have won by her damn self, if I'm going to really be honest. But I felt like on NowThatsTV and they were going to go to LaRue angle. Does LaRue deserve the money? Yeah, she did. She been popping her shit from part one, part two to part three. Like, whether you like her or not, she's been the drama. She is one of the people that make the show. Her, Savdor, Big Lex, they make the show. I feel like, especially in part one, where all the BBL Latina girls, they did not feel like they was good enough to clock in. Versus LaRue, the black girl, like shit. I done reality TV. I know we gotta shake shit up. And what happened? Half those BBL spicy Latinas, you didn't see them in part two. You saw them. They blacked up the cast. And then on season part three, what they do, blacked up the cast again. So yeah, LaRue really did pop her shit. You gotta give props where props is due. Did I agree with her most of the time? I feel like part one, I agree with her. Part two, I feel like her hanging out with Tori a little too much. Tori insecure ass ways was rubbing off on LaRue. No shade. And in part three, I feel like I like her in part three. She cool. So it's like you love LaRue 1 minute, and then you like she gonna get nerves the next minute. It's like a Rolly situation. Like 1 minute you like Rolly, next minute you can't stand Rolly. Same thing with LaRue. 1 minute you like LaRue, next minute you can't stand her. But she deserved it. As long as it wasn't Tori insecure ass, I'm okay with the winners. I also look at it in a way like the bad guy and the hero won the show. The bad guy was LaRue. The hero was Big Sav. Like it was Sav Dog. So congratulations to both beautiful black women that won the show. So it's a win-win on both ends. My only ick is you should have either picked one winner or gave both girls 50K. That's just it was either in or one winner or 50K for both. Don't be cheap and do split. But if you cheap, I get it. Then do one fucking winner. Like, come on now. But let's not act like we finna turn down 25K now. Like let's not act like we finna turn down 25K. Like, yeah, it was 50K, but I'm not gonna turn out this 25K. So money is money, but it's just don't cheat me out my money. But 25K, we can do something with 25K. Overall, Baps only has really most definitely changed the game on Now That's TV as being like the standard show to want to get on because it is a maturity level that Young and Reckless does not give. Same thing with South Central, but it's a maturity level. You gotta be polished, you gotta be mature too. That's the one thing. Maturity, but not scary to get in the field and not scary to argue, but it gotta make sense. You see what I mean? So yeah. Big Lex is better as a cast member than a host. Same thing with Ferrari. I don't feel Ferrari is a good host. I think she's a great cast member. And sometimes that is okay to be a cast member. You get more, attention and more fans and when you're a cast member versus a host. Look at Natalie. Natalie was a better cast member on Bad Girls Club than she is a host of, Baddies. So, but Natalie getting that money. So, it don't matter. So, but overall, congratulations to Big Sav and congratulations to LaRue. I feel like I said that like a million times. Let me end this video. Bye.